Hello and welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War. I am capable of doing a little bit of recording again, so I thought let's get back into it. I'm not fully back on the horse yet, so, you know, bear with me on that one. Okay, I can't afford that. Right. Okay, good to know. Right, we've got a couple of missions on the map for us. Let's start by the one with, you know, let's see, with April, May, and May. So let's start with the April one. So the gain seems to be the same. But let's see, you did not defeat... So basically, this one will give us the hardest hit, and the other ones will become easier and easier and easier. So yeah, that's kind of what we have to work with. Let's see if we can do this. Now I'm still coughing quite a bit, so forgive me for that. I'll mute the mic when things fall quiet and things keep happening on the screen. I'm probably just in a coughing fit. So just so that you know, the operations in Virginia have commenced for your army. You have to land a portion of our army into enemy soil and start securing land for the Union. So we're finally on the offensive. General Bragg's corps is waiting for us on the hilltop, harassing our forces. We cannot advance, we do repel them. So we need to take it. With artillery and the support of our ironclads, it should be fairly easy to force the Confederates down from the hill. Ironclads, you can barely reach. Direct frontal assault on the high ground can lead heavy losses, we cannot afford that. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so... we sadly cannot control the ironclads, so, you know, shame on that, but I think we need to, let's see, at least go and do a little bit of scouting before we're going to do anything. So I'm going to send these guys here. I lost my cavalry, which is a little bit annoying, but we'll send 3 divisions, like, right there, I guess. And we'll have to see how we use those 4. Keep the channel with them. Pittsburgh is gonna do, it's Fitz-you, I know, but I don't know, somehow Pittsburgh fits in my brain, and I've been saying it wrong since the start. I really need to rename this guy. Can I... Okay, so we gotta find a couple of cannons that we could harass, probably. But yeah, we really need to get an eye on what the enemy is doing here, because... like the description said, we're fighting up on a hill, which doesn't really bode well. Plus, it's open field. This is like, how quickly do you want your forces to get melted by enemy artillery and the like? So, they've actually got fairly large divisions. So this is... Ooh, this might be brutal. Luckily, these ironclads are actually doing quite a lot of damage. Well, they're still firing. I gotta confess though, those don't look like proper ironclads. They look like the fucking steamers, like these classic steamers. So not really what I would consider real. What would you call it? An ironclad. Not what I'm expecting when I hear the word ironclad. So Pittsburgh has got to probably just move around a lot and just see, you know, what we can get vision on. Luckily, these ironclads just keep firing because apparently they just lock on the enemy and just keep pouncing them. So we've got to try to get these guys around, get a rear view on how things are, and then we can make a decision on how we want to engage the enemy. So far it seems that the enemy does have a... desire to actually engage us, and I have to confess, if he wants to, I will comply, you know, that's okay, it's time that we just move around, get into the forest. He's moving away a lot of forces. I kind of regret now that we only have fairly big divisions, because I would really have liked to have one of the smaller divisions. Luckily the enemy's cannons are missing, so we can just scout up. I think I'm gonna take another one of these, because our cavalry so far hasn't really been that successful, so why the hell wouldn't we, you know, Okay, we managed to spot something, and some more cannons coming up. Okay, those guys are moving. I'm gonna speed up a little. It would be nice if we get the reconnaissance and, you know, get a better view of what the enemy is actually doing, but okay, it is I still think we probably have a hard time breaking through, but alright, spotted some stuff there. Spotted some skirmishers, some cavalry. No, don't engage yet. I actually want you guys to hold fire. I want to get as much information as we can out of this before anything really happens. So I have no chance getting here. Since the cavalry is here, the moment we start moving on behind, we'll probably get intercepted. So let's see if we can get these guys close, and we'll keep York behind. See if we can get skills to move like this. These forest angles are not ideal. Well, we have the ironclad, so, you know, we at least have that going for us. And these, don't fire at the cannons, by the way. Please fire at the infantry. Cannons are not really a good source of kills, so to speak. How much do you have hit so far? Like 14 kills, that's it. Okay, we just lost vision there. Might as well just... It looks... If he's marching, like most of it is over there, that would be ideal. We are taking cannon fire, though. If we can get like a flanking one here, that would be actually fairly great. So let's put you in the forest here. I think York can start moving in the same angle. Because it currently looks like that we might get our way around here in the forest, and then we have a lot better position to advance from. Because I'm definitely not going to advance on that hill. That's bloody suicide, if you ask me. Can the cannons reach this? Yeah, they can. It is long range fire, so it's definitely not ideal. But we only need to take the point here. So if they are stupid enough to not properly defend it... Alright, let's get woods into the woods. Pittsburgh is just holding nicely, keeping, you know, giving us an eyes on that, giving our cannons methods of fire, and yeah. Really should put you guys a little bit more like this, because I think this might be the majority of their army. They probably have something left here, like 1 or 2. There we go. Anderson has been spotted. Okay, Anderson, I need Race. I need you to get in there as well. I still do need you to get into the forest. Can you hit them? Alright, nice. Okay, we got some spots going on here. We got 2 groups here. Okay, you need to start moving on as well. Engage. I need you to get into position. I actually want to see if you can get... that's not ideal. So... how am I gonna do this? Yeah, York is actually gonna do the flank, because I don't want to move it. So we're gonna see if we get a 3-point sandwich here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think we have an American advantage. They have a cannon advantage. Quite a big one, actually. But 1.5 times our cannon count. That's fine. And they still have like the better defensive position. That's okay. If York is capable of just sprinting around here, we get a nice flanking field of fire. You really don't want to start spreading out like that. So far the cannons seem to be fairly bad in even hitting us. When we engage here and we get them fully locked in, I might attempt to do another flank with skills to get in the forest here, see if we can get it cut off and keep these guys away from it. Because we do have a numerical advantage coming up here. We just need to, you know... When York gets into place, Walton, Wagner will start taking fire, Loomis will... You know, skills can already just march up here, I think. So, yeah, let's just don't want them into the water. That's the point I want to make. Yeah, I think if there's like nothing here, because we can actually see into the forest. It looks like there is nothing there. Okay, start engaging. Get into the forest, start engaging, get us a nice flanking fire, 3-point attack. Woods is just taking the brunt of the attack here, so I think I'm gonna set my general around to, you know, provide moral support. Scales is gonna see if they can take on Jackson. You might want to take a run there. As you as well. Yeah, this is not bad for the conditioning, but or you know, whatever you want to call it. Woods just really needs to stick on it, you know. There we go. Okay, we got a nice box formation attack here. I should not be happy with that. Okay, so they've got a guy hidden here. That's really not ideal. See if we can hit Robertson. Get his hits on his cannons in. I doubt. Nah, we're gonna get in range of Gladison. Yeah, this is a bad one. Well, at least we can hit the cannons pretty well. Loomis is doing some good damage here. General getting in place, you know, providing some of that. Well, not really supply, but you know, at least I feel less. Can you hit? Okay, you get in a little bit closer. You don't really have the best cover. Okay, so that's breaking. You can get in Gladden, Wagner. So Loomis is probably gonna take a bloody hit soon. Yeah, that was what I was afraid of. So they're all charging? Holy shit, that's definitely not what I was expecting. Okay, take the high ground immediately. Run, run. This is important. This needs to happen now. I wish I could have a little bit more room on the back here. Woods, get a little bit further into the woods. Okay, we're routing him. Jackson's taking severe hits. Okay, we need to get some flanking fire on Jackson, because he's, you know... Okay, take out the cannons, because these cannons are actually... I just noticed, they've got 2 chevrons, or whatever you want to call them, you know, with skill. Yeah, you're getting flanked. Yeah, that's the clear routing point, you know. Getting flanked like that, that's a bad one. We just managed to get a great lock in here. Loomis can get shots on pound. Cannons can start, you know, firing on troops in open fields, which is a lot better. There's a nice high ground advantage here we can abuse. Fire on Gibson. Okay, Woods, I need you to get in closer. Let's see, can we get York? I don't know if York is the one that's currently under fire. That's the problem. I want him to focus on the cannons though. Okay, there are. Good. Race. No, close in. The cannons can stop firing. Like, what are these? You've got, both of you got muskets. Okay, so... How's your ammo looking? Pretty good. Good. These cannons on retreat. Okay, let's see if we can get stuff like this going on. Run, please. Okay, try to hit Anderson then, if you can. Pittsburgh is just still standing here. Okay, Walton is taking damage, but they, you know, they're dedicating a lot of their infantry on this part here, so that's, you know, in our advantage. We should make use of that as much as we can. Okay, we can at least get some flanking shots with Skills. Skills is using, see, it's been a couple of days, Lawrence rifles. Let's see if we can hit Pond. Pond can't turn, because that will literally just kill him. Okay, Skills is in the water there for a second, that's not ideal. Okay, York, you need to shift position slightly to counteract this bit here. See if we can get Race to get a flank on Anderson. Okay. If Anderson breaks, we are, you know, we're golden. Okay, Loomis up on Gladden. Skills. Turn towards him. Fire on Anderson, Race. This is like risky. If Gladden would decide to hit Race, we get into trouble. Still like he's not using his cavalry properly. Okay, woods. Raised. Start hitting the cannons here. You guys keep firing on Anderson. We need to break that morale. Also, my general probably should stay close here. Lewis, can you advance a little bit? I have the feeling you're not properly hitting Gladden. Come on, break him. You've got full flank shots on him. Cannons broke. Good. Okay. Walton, do that. Draw. Shit. Okay, so we ran out of time. So that's the tricky one with this battle, is it's just the amount of... I don't have enough time to do this battle properly. And it says, you know, you have support from the Ironclads. Well, they stopped firing pretty early. Victory. We need to hold Forest Hill. So this is going to be a casualty-heavy battle. Alright, so it's a draw. It happens. That's why I'm actually not going to accept it as a result. And we're going to just take a look at the other battles, because we just had a lot of losses without much gain. I think that's a waste, in my opinion. Let's see, can I even get like 250 skirmishers or something along those lines? Not at 250 skirmishers, but if I lessen the supply a bit, I can. And they actually have hunters. Oh no, they can't get hunters, because there are not enough hunter rifles. Oh, that's actually problematic. So we get sharps models, which have less range, I would guess. 230 against 450, yeah. Oh boy. The sharps are really expensive, even though there are enough, but that would cost me 23,000, which I don't have, even if I wanted to. So there is like no way I think I can afford this 8,000. Skimping a lot on the resources, yeah. Gives them some fast reloading. Might be worthwhile the investment, because I like these guys. These skirmishers are good at disrupting the enemy lines and everything. Alright. Can I rename you, like Ralph? Can I give you a different name somehow? Yes, I can. Fitz you. You now Fitzburg. Okay. There we go. Now I can at least remember your name. Jesus Christ. That is impressive. Oh my god, in the Silo battle, that's one of their... They just killed like a crap ton of people. Like Loomis is on up, it has to be up there as well. Well, about 1 and 2. Let's see. This is a little bit better. Actually, it's roughly around the same. 1 and 2. Skills. Holy shit, that's good. Wagner, I think, is one of the newer ones. Yeah, you're running fairly equal. Race is definitely new. Yeah. Well, these are actually not that new. Silo, well, you're running positive. You as well. So far, so good. That's fairly depressing that it's that little. But it seems that Scales is holy shit, that's pretty impressive. That's 1 in 3. Battle of Silo, you lost only 200 forces. You managed to kill 2,000. Wow. Anyway, let's do a little savey here. And just watch the other battles. Because we just need to win them. The rewards are the same. I just, want to figure out the one that is the easiest to do. I could win the first one, but it requires me to be a little bit more aggressive than I personally like. So, yeah. Okay, we have too many divisions here. That's fine. Generals suggest critical centers under heavy pressure and soon will collapse. Okay. The rebels have attacked our divided forces and destroyed them in detail. Will attack. Okay, not have will. Advance the division, reinforce the central line, then stabilize our battlefront. The rest of your force will take position north of the Chunga River at Gaines Mills, where the next rebel attack is expected. Godspeed. So we can only have 6 brigades in. Now we're gonna take out... Let's see, I need to get the information on the weapons. So Loomis will stay, Woods will stay, Lawrence, rifles, muskets. So... Yeah, York, I'm sorry, you gotta go. And I want my cannons in. I think I'm gonna take out Race as well and get my skirmishers in. I don't know how much skirmishers will do actually right now. You know what? Not much probably. So we'll take Pittsburgh out. And we'll put you back in. Right, okay. Let's advance the lines. And get some guys over here. This looks to be more up my alley. There's the cannons in the field. And so we need to capture the center, that's about it. Alright, well. I still wish they used the same system as Total War games, the how you drag your formations, because I don't really like the system they've got here. Somehow it doesn't really vibe that well with me. Alright, I got cannons, not the best cannons, but sure, they are cannons. Okay, so a lot of enemy fire. McCarthy, take care of that. Hampton is now retreating. Center looks fairly vulnerable, but we've got a you know, we have to kind of wait till our guys in the center are in place. So Loomis, you start carrying on that one. Skills, take care of that, and well, time to take care of the center, I guess. Wagner, nah, you'll be fine actually. I think these guys on the flank have their shit completely covered, so yeah. We can get Barry and Bernie. I'm gonna send them over here. Pettigrew. Got some flanking shots in there. Nice cannon fire coming in. Alright, lines have fully recovered. There we go. Okay, we got battle lines. Good. It's always good when you finally get your battle lines ready. Skills is going good. Woods is going good. Good. Race. You still are tasked to take that. March forward. Keep the flanks in mind. Found Dr. Phil. I mean, D.H. Hill. Imagine Dr. Phil running a battle. What do you think of this? What if you say for yourself? I've never watched a Dr. Phil episode in my life. Alright, Union is securing the center. Okay, so luckily Race has enough range to hit these guys. This looks like a relatively easy fight, if this is it. There's nothing much to worry about. You know, we're taking the center already. Alright, what? Okay, we took losses. I'll have, you know, I'll be the first to admit it. This is not the most clean fight we ever had, but it's not bad. Woods. Okay, Race, why don't you march a little bit more forward? And was it Robinson right here? Carr can just a little bit off to the side, scooching right there, and then alright, yeah, looks good. We've got a solid battle line here. General's ready. We'll put you right here. You can go stay right there. I think the farmhouse would be a great point for you to just a field here, good cover. Put you guys right there. We have a nice look around, and just quietly just turn slightly that direction with Hampton in mind, and then we'll have, yeah, a little bit more forward here. Wagner, you can get these foresty areas covered. Yeah, we're good. We're looking good. This is, I think, a victory. If the enemy doesn't get, you know, get a ridiculous amount of troops, just gotta get it, you know, in at any point. We should be more than fine. You know, we got some good flanking fire now on Hood. We just engaged with Amber Crumble, Barry and Pettigrew, and everything like that. You guys get into the fire there. You guys get fire there. Yeah, Hood is just taking a crap ton of damage. Wagner, you can engage Pettigrew. Yeah, you should be fine with that. Yeah, they have a lot of troops, but it's not really gonna do much against, you know, overwhelming firepower. Like we're currently presenting against them. Loomis, you can engage Anderson. You can engage Anderson and Carr. I think it's time for you to... You're gonna do a little bit of a protective move here, because roads don't really want to risk anything like that. Okay, this is not ideal, but Anderson is taking some nice fire. Oh my god, look at them melt. Beautiful. I'm gonna put you slightly off to the side here. There we go. Now, Woods is a bit of a weird position, because it can't really do much. Partially blocked, that's a nice route. Robinson. That's not one of mine, so there we go. Loomis, you can straighten out a little bit again. There we go, looks good. Get Dr. Phil right nice there. Wagner. Okay, so they're trying to march some troops around, I think. How, you got this? Yeah, they got this. Not really worried about anything right now. This looks like a done deal. I don't like being as confident as I am right now, but I think you get much better as this, so yeah. Wish now I had some cavalry, I might be able to take out Dr. Hill, but you know, can't have it all. Alright, 3. Oh my god, look at them. That's just beautiful, look at those numbers shrink. Sometimes you forget, you know, this is a real war. You know, these people, they're really, these numbers, you know, these deaths are... You know, they're digital now, but they were, well, they are real in some respect, you know. Okay. I don't know how many casualties were in the Civil War, the American Civil War. Let me Google that on the background real quick. The game should be paused. That's kind of a bad thing, alright. I just Googled it on my fucking phone then. Because I always want the game to pause. Let's see. Right, let's Google the quickies. American Civil War casualties. That's gotta be brutal, just because I know this is one of the first modern-esque wars with modern material coming in at the later stages of the war. Let's see. This is a very annoying website. Can I just have, like, Wikipedia, the American Civil War? Thank you very much. Let's see. Raged from April 12th, 1861 to May 9th, so 4 years in 1865. Give or take 4 years, 3 weeks and 6 days. Last shot fired on the 22nd of June 1965, so a bit later actually. Alright, so it's considered a Union victory. Yeah, they were never able to win this one if you look at the army strengths. It was like 2.2 million versus about roughly 1 million. Keep an eye on troop movement, but so far so good. Let's see. A total of around... Jesus Christ. Okay, so there were roughly 828,000 Union casualties, about 864,000 Confederate casualties, considered about 50,000 free civilians dead, about 80,000 slaves dead. So the guesstimations are horrendous. Now either I can count, or these numbers don't really add up, because it says the total is 785,000 to about 1 million plus dead. Of what? Civilians? Or was that? Alright, that's actually death. Those are deaths. They're not, you know, casualties is considered everybody who is either AWOL, no longer there, or incapable of fighting. It's just 1 million people died, you know, at maximum. That's insane. It's just 1 million people disappearing from the, you know, the face of the earth for war. Yeah, you know, a lot of people say that, you know, the Civil War was a good thing because it ended slavery. Well, In all honesty, I don't... There are some debates about that, you know. If it was just about slavery and if it, you know, if slavery would have even survived if the Civil War never happened. You know, and that's an interesting point of discussion. I think it might have sped up, it definitely sped up the process. I'm not going to deny that. But if it was a necessity, I don't know. I don't know. I think it was a mixed bag. Let's be honest here. The South, Confederate states in the South were thinking at the time about breaking off from the rest of the United States, you know, going for independence, that kind of stuff. So yeah, there probably was a double motive, and that for the people it might have been used as the big marketing tool, so to speak. Like, you know, this is just to end slavery, but in reality there might be a little bit more behind it. I'm not judging. Just saying, you know, it might be a little bit more complex than what. And then, yeah. Just saying. Forget my, you know. dimosa'squest claims that the Civil War was pointless. Never said such things. Luckily, I'm not a big YouTuber. God. That would be hilarious. Right. Very nice open fields, you know, because that's not my people. Alright, they're attempting another flank on me. Okay, I need some ammo down here on the cannons. Let's march this guy down. Nice, got the wood position here, so, you know, got some good cover. A little bit further in, I think. You can turn out a little bit more. I'll try another charge there. On how? Is that one of mine? Might be. I can't remember if that's one of mine. Nah, I'm mostly stationed all over here, so... Our losses, my losses so far have been fairly minimal, I've got to confess, so... Yeah, we still have 99% of... only 3% of our troops so far. We've mostly been, you know, sacrificing... Well, sacrificing... That might sound a bit rough, but we mostly have been using the forces that were provided here. Alright, anyway, just gonna speed through the couple last seconds. This was an easy one. This was, we just could bring overwhelming firepower to the field, and that quickly ended the thing, so, yep. There we go, let's finish it. This was a overwhelming victory. We held at the center, we inflicted at least 5% more casualties than the enemy. We only suffered 3% losses, you know. Yeah, we've got a 104 kill death, that's pretty good, gotta confess. Got a couple of officers being promoted. Got some goods recovered. Mostly recovered some Springfields. These are slightly better than the regular Springfields, so, you know. Take what you can get. And we got a Union Protector Star. Alright. That's actually an achievement as well, so what does it do? Second level Union Medal. Okay. Okay. We got some career points, so... Probably want to get politics to level 2. 5% gold and recruits. It's pretty nice. And actually, no, I'm gonna put these points of reconnaissance. I want a little bar on top, so I can kind of just guesstimate a lot better, you know, what things are gonna be at. Alright, marksman courses will give us some more reloading time, but more accuracy, and that's kind of what I like to see. Now, we've lost fairly little, so I'm gonna go with veteran reinforcements, if nobody really minds, because it's like a small investment right now. Like, it seems only Wagner took a brutal hit here, but still, that's, you know, not that bad. There we go. Pretty good. We've got about 90,000 left to spend, so we can at least get you up to 10,000. And yeah, we might get Pittsburgh a little bit bigger. Look how many free sniper rifles are now present. Like 125. That kind of sucks. That kind of does not bode ideal to me. Okay, I want another artillery brigade by now, because I think we deserve one. And we're using, what are we guns we're using here? 10 powder ordnance. Well, these are proven to be fairly well. Now I don't know how much the game accounts for technology, because I know that later stages of the war that we're using machine guns. Not really like miniguns, most likely. Like, god damn, what is it called? Okay, we're gonna Google this real quick. Civil War machine gun. Please tell me the Gatling gun. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's just an actual Gatling gun. In 1876. That might be. I don't know if they were in the Civil War then. Service, yeah, 1962 was the first time we went into service, so that should be hitting in the Civil War. Now we are in the game in battle map. We can see it. We are at, what's it? It's 1962, so yeah, they should get into service. I don't know if they're actually added. I've got a wounded brigadier general. That's not good. I thought actually another brigadier general leveled up. Let's see. Brigadier general, that's a... Yeah, we got this guy. We can... skills. What if we give you a brigadier general? We can't, damn it. So we could, but we could give them this brigadier general. Oh, that's academy. So the guy's wounded, so this fight he won't be able to join in. No, that sucks, but okay. Gotta deal with it. Oh, we're getting close to a level up as well. Good. But yes, cannons. Sorry, I just got completely distracted. Can I have 40 20-pounders? They got less reloading. They got more efficiency, more damage. They got more everything. Let's see if we... Oh, there are only 5 in the shop, so that's impossible. We could afford it, though. So, let's see. 24-pounder howitzers. These are more... I like the high efficiency, and I've got to be honest. 323. So yeah, this is like 10-pounder. I think is what makes the most sense. So we gotta get up to 23 guns. I'll pick up the 20-pounders. Only 10-pounders. There we go. Reduced efficiency and reduced damage, but you know, just, you gotta work with what you got. And I want a second artillery brigade. And I do need cavalry. I need some cavalry. So, you know, gotta admit. I think I've gotta, you know, admit to it. So you got at least some better weapons. Like these Colts were pretty half decent. Maybe if we give them just guns, that would might be made more useful. They suck at melee, but they are good at harassing. Yeah, just give them a couple of smiths. Cannot afford it. Can't afford it. There we go. Right, that's gonna be a new army. But thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Have a very good day. Bye-bye.